Alright, so you either hit that play button by mistake, or you're actually interested in the weather. I'm going to assume you're interested in the weather, and that is what I am here to talk to you about, because there is a storm system on the way for this Friday. Now, before I get to specifics, insert quotation marks there, there is a lot of uncertainty regarding the track of this storm. These numbers could be blown completely out of proportion, and don't, take them with a grain of salt. It's several days out yet, and as I said, these numbers can change with the snap of a finger, blink of an eye, whatever else you want to call it. So a low pressure system is in its early developing stages now over Texas. Is going to move off to the Atlantic, into the Atlantic Ocean, U.S. Eastern Seaboard. Then it's going to rapidly intensify as we typically see this time of the year. Now, Newfoundland should begin to feel the effects of this storm early Friday morning. I can't say if it's going to be 6 o'clock, if it's going to be noon, if it's going to be Thursday night, because it's just too early to tell. But sometime around then, that's when we should begin to feel the effects of this storm. And as I said, a considerable amount of uncertainty exists with this storm. Here are some preliminary numbers. Take them with a grain of salt. St. John's. Looks like it's going to be snow. It looks like it's going to be snow, becoming mixed, and then changing to rain. Snowfall amount 15 centimeters, rainfall amount 25 millimeters. For areas Gander, Central Newfoundland, snowfall amount 10 centimeters, rainfall amount 15 millimeters. By the time we get to Corner Brook, that's when it's going to be predominantly snow. Corner Brook could pick up at 10 to even 25 centimeters of snow. Port-aux-Basques, 25 centimeters of snow, and rainfall amount of 10 millimeters. And then finally, for our friends in St. Anthony, looks like a snowfall amount of about 20 to 25 centimeters. Again, these are preliminary numbers. If you thought that was bad, it gets worse. With storms, we typically see winds. Now, the models are doing something that I don't recall the last time I've witnessed seeing. They're showing wind gusting to anywhere from 130. Some models are even showing 150 kilometers an hour. That's as strong as a Category 1 hurricane. If they get up to 154, that's the same as a Category 2 hurricane. Now, again, these are preliminary numbers. Probably not going to be that strong. Models typically, in some cases, do overshoot these things and blow these things out of proportion. It's just a heads up as to what looks like it may happen. In addition to that, if all that wasn't bad enough, there is a secondary low pressure system that's going to move across the region Saturday night. This one is going to be much weaker, much less intense, but it's probably going to drop a couple more centimeters of snow regardless. So, before you go running around and saying, oh my gosh, this is going to be a terrible storm, this is what it looks like right now. These numbers are likely going to change quite a bit. Just a heads up, looks like something's going to happen on Friday. Could be fairly significant. WXNR.ca, of course, very latest.